Our top story, after a high-octane political drama, South Korean President Yoon abandoned an attempt at martial law, the first in over 4 decades. Yoon imposed martial law late on Tuesday, vowing to eliminate anti-state forces as he struggled against an opposition that controls parliament and that he accuses of sympathizing with communist North Korea. Now, this move plunged the country into its deepest turmoil in its modern democratic history. No fleet of tanks, armored vehicles were mobilized as thousands flooded the streets. Lawmakers jumped fences and tussled with security forces so that they could reach the parliament and vote to overturn the law. The president's surprising move harkened back to an era of authoritarian leaders that the country had not seen since the 1980s, and it was immediately denounced by the opposition and the leader of Yoon's own party. Yoon backed down after 190 lawmakers managed to get into the assembly and unanimously vote to oppose the martial law. Under the Constitution, martial law must be lifted when a majority in parliament demands it. While announcing his plan to lift martial law, Yoon continued to criticize Parliament's attempts to impeach key government officials and senior prosecutors and lawmakers.
그렇지만
I request that the Parliament immediately ceases the reckless actions that are paralyzing the functions of the state, such as repeated impeachment, legislative manipulation and budget manipulation.
The U-turn prompted celebrations among protesters outside the parliament who had been braving the freezing temperatures. However, South Korea's largest umbrella union called on an indefinite general strike until President Yoon resigned. The 1.2 million member Korean Confederation of Trade Unions accused Yoon of an irrational and anti-democratic measure, saying he had declared the end of his own power. Meanwhile, despite South Korea being a major ally for the United States in Asia, Washington said that it was not given advance notice of Yoon's plan to impose martial law. Now, we are relieved President Yoon has reversed course on his concerning declaration of martial law and respected the Roque National Assembly's vote to end it. And this is what a National Security Council spokesperson said. Now, on the other hand, UK, Japan said that they were closely monitoring the developments. China, a key ally of North Korea, urged its nationals in the south to stay calm and exercise caution. And for more, our correspondent Susan Teherani has sent us this report. Listen in.
The Biden administration expressed grave concern over the South Korean president's decision to impose martial law, but refrained from outright condemnation. U.S. officials, including President Biden himself, who was traveling in Angola, emphasized America's ironclad relationship with South Korea. U.S. officials also acknowledged that they were caught off guard as they had no advance notice of Yoon's decision. The administration called for a peaceful and democratic resolution, maintaining a cautious tone as the situation unfolded. Hours after Yoon's move, South Korea's National Assembly unanimously voted to end the martial law, and Yoon complied, lifting the order. The resolution ultimately avoided a major crisis, but the incident exposed vulnerabilities in South Korea's democracy and raised challenges for the United States' strategy in the Indo-Pacific region, where South Korea is a key U.S. a partner in countering China as well as North Korea. Susan Teherani reporting from New York for WION World is One.